Okay, this is for riding away from and to a group of horses. Now I'm on the little mare and I have the red chaps on. Okay, now as you can see I'm walking up behind a group of riders. Now this little mare has not been broken in very long and she is quite herd bound. So to safely approach these horses I need to make sure that I have constant contact with her mouth and have a restraining aid with the reins there. I'm also using my legs as aids and as a forward moving aid and also a blocking aid to keep her from moving too close to the horses. Now as you can see, when I do pass the horses I'm making sure that I keep a couple of metres away from the horses. We're doing it safely and I do have constant contact with the horse's mouth and control. Okay, now just coming up here again, as you can see this little mare is a little bit testy at the moment, so I'm just making sure that we're giving the other horses a wide berth, and that's not just for my safety, it's also for the safety of the other riders and the other horses. Okay, now I'm approaching up from behind them, I'm giving them a wide berth and I'm also coming up slowly, you can't hear me in the video, but I'm just letting them know that I'm there. And now the other riders are going to ride away from me and I'll follow up behind them. And just once again making sure I've got complete control of the horse to make sure that I'm not getting too close to the other horses. I'm not causing them any problems. Here you see me passing the horses. They've stopped, but I'm passing them. I've come up slowly and I have complete control of the horse. And now what we're going to do is we're all going to walk off together. So if we were riding in a group, we'd make sure that there were a couple of metres apart from each of the horses to give each other space and make sure that we're safe just in case something happens. If one of the horses is shy or a trip or something happens, we don't want to be crashing into the other horses or scaring them. Okay, you can see that I'm using leg aids here to get this mare to move. And I also have a good connection with her mouth. I don't know whether you can see it, but my left heel is just on her girth, just as a blocking aid to stop her moving too close to the other horses. And once again, we're maintaining that distance apart so that we can all stay safe. Okay, now that other horse, the gelding with my husband on it, he did move close. So what I've done is I've just used leg aids to make sure that the mare that I'm on doesn't get too close to him and I can move her away safely without causing any problems for the gelding or for my own horse. And here she's safely walking away from them. We're doing so at a calm pace and once again I do have complete control of her. And the reason we make sure we have complete control of them and we do it slowly is so that we don't upset the other horses, as horses are herd animals and they do prefer to be together. Okay, once again we're just going to pass the other horses. Just making sure we give them a wide berth, keeping control of the horse. And I'll turn around and I'll come up behind them. Now, as I said, this mare is quite matey, and not only that, she's very, very green. She's not long been broken in, and as you can see, she's still at the stage where she's playing with the bit. So this is a perfect example of where it needs to be taken into consideration when approaching other horses. You need to make sure that you're very, very aware of your situation and surroundings and that you can keep everyone safe.